Hiya.
Welcome to Material Girl Podcast. Another sunny day that we're stuck in our
It's
room.
kind of cloudy out there.
Get a minute.
Alright, I'm alright, I'll just wait. Got wee Annie heating up my toes actually.
That's the same.
That's
I think it might be that blind. It makes it. I don't know. I need to. Whatever. Who cares?
we don't have a clue.
Does anybody even care?
Nah.
Don't think people are watching this for the aesthetics.
No, definitely no.
Because the squinty lamp really annoys some people actually.
No, my Auntie Denise.
Sorry, Auntie Denise.
Sorry, Auntie
It's
Denise.
extra squinty this week and back to front. Oh, Annie's in the room. She can't be left
What's
on her
that?
own. She's got stitches and they're infected.
Yeah,
So
she's trying to make a break for it.
she is trying to make a break for it.
She's like, I'm away.
No, she's
I'm
like,
no
"What?"
listening. She's like, I'm no fucking
Do you know what's funny? See, when she was the first night I got her back, she was in the vet hospital. The first night I got her back, she kept coming in here into the podcast room
She must have missed me.
because I had a gig. I was in Newcastle, right? So
She was
my
like,
ma sat where
where's Amanda?
my ma sat there in here until I get back from Newcastle, and she kept. No, she won't. No, she doesn't want to come in now that we're in here.
And she's like,
So my ma was like, she keeps getting in this podcast room, right? And she never comes in here.
that's weird.
And then during the night, she got up and came in here.
She maybe just wanted peace.
Don't know what.
Like, she was maybe just like,
It's weird.
cool in there.
It's funny when your dog finds a spot that it never usually goes to in the house, innit?
So I'm just making sure 100% press that. I was sure I did, but I'm traumatised.
Aye. Does your cat ever pick a wee weird spot in the house and you're like, you never go there? Just tries out a new spot in the house.
No, we did a really weird thing the other week. It was the day after my tailor party, and I was sitting on the wee chair at my window, pure wee bit hungover, and he got a hold of the window ledge and like pulled himself up like a pure.
Like he's doing chin-ups.
Aye, that's what he did. He pure chin, like he just grabbed hold of the window and then pure pulled himself up with just his wee arms. And me and Steve and Jenna was there, and we were up here. What the hell was that one? It was so weird. I've never seen him dating like it since, but it was so funny. But he just did it so casually, and then was just like,
I'll never do that again.
right.
So,
And we were like, "What are you doing?"
or maybe he does it all the time you're out. Maybe he fucking does hundreds of chin-ups when you're out so he can batter you when he
Yeah,
comes
really.
home.
I know Louise was laughing at it last night. Louise Young, she's like a comedian. She was pure love the fact that your cat. She's got 4 cats.
She got 4 cats?
4 cats, aye.
My God, playing up to the
So she must
stereotypes,
be pure-
Louise.
pure
Louise is a
bad.
lesbian. In case it wasn't clear.
The stereotypes. Well, she could have been just like a spinster.
Aye. No, she's...
An old
Aye,
cat
she's
lady.
married or is she's engaged?
I think engaged. I don't know. Actually. I'm going to say engaged. Is what
I know she
think.
definitely got engaged, but I don't know. Louise, I don't know if you've married yet. If no, then we want to come to the wedding.
Aye. And my
Aye.
cat.
Um,
I'll bring my cat.
aye. Eh,
Aye.
what's the haps?
What is that? I feel weird.
You feel weird?
I like my body. There's something wrong. I've got like a sore kind of armpit, and I've looked it up, and apparently it's my lymph nodes. So I think I've got some sort of like viral.
See, if you die first, I'll be so angry because
I think I will.
I want to die first.
And this is kind of gross.
What's gross?
Just like I don't know.
Is
like
it fanny?
aye, it's my fanny. It's like well, it's not
Honking.
my fanny. It's no, come on. It's like it's like chunky, but it's no blood. It's no bleeding. It's like as if I'm ovulating, but I'm ovulating pure aggressively and
What, like discharge?
no, it's no discharge. It's like as if it's like the lining in my womb or something.
What colour is it?
It's like cleary with a tinge of pink, but it's like that really. Sorry, this
But
is
is it
gross.
like... No, listen,
It's
grow up.
sore?
It's basically lassies listening to this.
kind of sore, and it's
Right,
like
did you say chunky as in like when you get a thrush or a
no,
BV?
no. I've never had BV.
You would know if you had BB.
Aye,
It's honking.
It's aye. My pals had it, and I was in her vicinity, and I was like,
Your fanny stinks.
she was like, this stinks.
It must have been really bad
and
if you could smell it better.
And I was like, no, like, well, say we were sitting like this, and I was like, aye, that's bad, like.
So
anyway,
I'm really want to understand the texture here.
It's like
slimy, like you're ovulating, like
no, it's like
wap
rubbery.
wap wap.
It's like no, it's not. It's like dry. It's dry, but then there's like, it's like it's almost like it's like slime, but like stringy. Like I don't know. It's like I don't know how to say it.
Like that stuff you put on like tiles that comes out of the big gun.
Grout. Polyfiller.
But no, like the clear one.
I don't know.
And
the
then
clear
you
one.
peel it off your grout.
Aye, rubbery. It's rubbery.
Oh, this sounds weird. That does sound weird.
A wee bit of rubberiness coming away.
Maybe you should actually get that seen there.
I'm a bit sore. Well, I just went to. I had an appointment yesterday at the miscarriage clinic.
Well, maybe it's all connected to that. Maybe it's like your body getting restored or something.
I don't know. She done a full. She was like, I'm going to do all your bloods and check for all this sort of stuff that could be an underlying cause a miscarriage. Even though we know why the last miscarriage happened, she's like, it could be a reason that the first two happened. Like maybe you've got sticky blood.
What's that mean?
It's like your blood's sticky and it clots more easily, and it would cause the placenta to clot, and then your baby would just die.
What causes sticky blood?
It's just a condition.
It's
got a medical name, but it's
But
sticky blood syndrome. Aye,
makes it sound kinda
sticky blood.
wacky.
Aye, like oh, my blood's so sticky.
I think they should call it something more clinical.
Sticky blood. No, that's what she said.
Sorry.
She was like, have you heard of
I
that?
don't know why I'm laughing.
And I was
It's
like,
pure horrific.
I was like, but then basically, it's fine. I would just take like
Blood
anti-clotting and aspirin, and then if I ever got pregnant, I had injections.
So in a way, if that is the problem, then at least there's a solution.
Aye. So she was like, I mean, obviously I don't want to have sticky blood,
No.
because just knowing I've got sticky blood would honestly just send me insane.
How's it got any other like?
It just means your blood clots easy. So I would just be like, I'm having a blood clot. I'm having there's a blood clot in my brain. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that.
Could you know? Like, I don't know. Could you know permanently go on like blood thinners then if you had sticky blood?
Aye, but then I'm like, that's scary, I know. Because what if
Is
I
it?
get a cut and then my blood's thin and I just bleed.
I'm sure they would like give you the dose to make your blood the normal consistency and no like pure.
No, yeah, in between. It's either thick like jam or it's like it's thinner than water. is how I imagine it in my head. So the test for that, they're going to test like all my iron stores, my B12, my vitamin D and all that. Because then if I've got any deficiencies, and she was like, you probably will because we live in Scotland.
Aye, vitamin D.
She was like,
you take vitamin D?
A day, aye.
I don't, but like apparently you really
Really
should.
need
Especially if you're like
I say a
somebody
day, aye. There's a tubby in my kitchen. I've not taken it
Same.
for a while.
Same. Everybody's got a tub in the kitchen, Amanda.
But I was good at, when I was pregnant, I was taking it all the time. But then I think, like with that, folic acid, vitamin C, whatever it is you meant to take. Vitamin B12, I don't know. But then I just stopped them all.
It's funny that, isn't it? I've got so many tubs of vitamins in there that I've just stopped taking,
Aye.
and they're all out of date.
Yeah.
But I won't throw them out.
No.
But I won't take them either.
They just stay there. It's purely a vitamin store.
Every time I say to myself I'm going to get back on the vitamins, I'm just like, go and have a look at your cupboard.
Going to get back on the vitamins.
You mind you had a, what do you call that?
A pill box. It's in my car. I literally never even emptied the first week. So bad. Because I was like, I'm going to start taking all the herbal stuff that's supposed to help your ADHD. And I did that for 4 days. So I never felt the benefits.
The thing about it is, you just don't know if it's actually making a difference. So you're like, see, if I knew this was going to work, I would do it. But it's like the placebo effect and all. You're like, is this working?
Yeah.
Plus, my sister was taking loads of vitamins and she's also on antidepressants. And it pure affected her antidepressants.
See, I've been off my antidepressants since about a year now, actually. Last April, I think.
So you could take whatever vitamins you want. It's a vitamin free for all.
So I really should get on the vitamins.
Aye. Get on something.
Get on something.
You're right to be popping something.
I really do want to. Propranolol every once in a while is no cutting it. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody my age is going on about perimenopause, and it's like making me think, do I have perimenopause? But then I'm like, or is the world just fucked?
Are you just like a victim of your circumstance?
Am I just living in late stage capitalism?
I think that is true.
And I can't tell if it's that or perimenopause. Because I do feel tired. I feel tired, depressed. But I've always felt tired and depressed. So it's hard to tell what it is.
So is this getting worse, or am I just leaning into it more?
Aye.
You have been sleeping a lot.
I'd love to have some energy.
Oh, tell me about it. I had about 5 hours sleep last night. Now when you come in for a gig and you're just like,
Ba-ding.
ba-ding.
Well, that's probably got a lot to do with it as well.
Aye.
All the adrenaline and stuff. Can you hear Annie's wee snoring?
So squeaky.
I know.
Sunday, I spent all Sunday. Wow, wasted a day. I was just rolling about my bed. I had 3
you
hours
didn't
sleep.
have a hangover?
I didn't have a hangover, but see, because I had such little booze, just ruins my sleep.
Aye, it does ruin your sleep.
So I had
Right.
3-4 hours sleep. Like I woke up, by the time I got to bed, got something to eat, went to bed, I woke up my usual time, 7:30. And I was like, no, go back to sleep. But I couldn't get back to sleep. So I was just pure like this all day. Oh no. Like I just was just rolling about. I was just, and I didn't feel hungover, I just felt shattered. So I was just like scrolling. I watched loads of The Office. I made some food. Like it was alright, but I wasted the day.
It's funny because sometimes they can be the best days ever, and then
Aye.
other time
I
I think
felt
because it's sunny
guilty.
outside.
I felt guilty.
It's sunny outside, so you can't. If it was pissing down, you'd be like,
Perfect.
oh, talking of pissing down, I'm going to Barcelona this weekend,
Is it to be pishing then?
and one of the days is to be a pure storm apparently, and also that was where all the power cuts and all that happened last week.
Oh.
I would fucking love that. I think Annie's farted. Can you smell it?
I can smell that.
Power cuts. I quite like it when things like that happen.
That's so smelly.
I know. She's not well.
I know, she's a wee soul, but
I've just gave her 2 boiled eggs and all.
yummy. Can't wait for that to be processed. It would be quite exciting, I think.
Aye, and like, I don't know if people were
Weirdly.
just like romanticising it, but there was people. Oh, by the way, my nieces painted my nails.
They're lovely.
What was I saying? Aye, people were saying like
romanticising it.
we didn't have any electricity or anything, so we just had to like actually speak to each other and connect as humans.
Aye.
I don't even think I would do that if I was forced to.
No, I think. Sorry, fucking hell. I've not had a really yawny podcast for a while, I don't think.
It's alright.
Got you. I think I just need to be. It needs to be taken out the equation for me.
Oh, aye.
For
Same.
me to even live a life where. But can I just say something? I didn't have my car the past few days. It was fucked, so I got it back this morning. So I got So I had 2 Ubers trips yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
One to the stand, one back, and then an Uber this morning to the garage. The 3 the nicest Uber drivers ever. Like,
Uber drivers generally are quite sound, I
My
think.
Uber driver last night on the way to the stand, I was like, I'm going to greet. He was so cute.
Oh.
He was just pure beating and waving before I even
Did you tell him you were a comedian?
Well, he was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like,
sometimes you
I was
just
like,
cave and tell them, don't
I
you?
was like, "I'm going to work," and he was like, "This time," and I was like, "Aye." He was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm a comedian and I'm hosting a show," and he was pure. Honestly, he was pure. See what you do. He was like, "It's so easy to make people miserable and upset." He's like, "What you do is so hard."
Aww.
Remember, like, it takes so much to get up and do that to try and make people happy, and I was pure.
No, I'm doing it for my ego actually, but that's
You're right. I'm literally a saint. What the hell?
I hate the audience actually.
By that way, I was pure because an hour before the gig, I was like, "Oh, like I need to go and do a gig."
Do you know what I like about an Uber driver is because it's usually a person of colour. You know they're no. Well, actually, that's actually a generalisation. I was going to say you know they're not going to be racist. You know you're not going to have to deal with like comments about immigration.
Aye.
So you can just relax when you get in an Uber.
I had no comments at immigration in either of these journeys. Then the journey home last night, it was me, Sandy and Amelia were on, so we all split an Uber.
Is Amelia staying near you?
She's governed, so she's like in a car
Aye.
like 4 or 5 minutes away. So it made sense for us all to
Aye.
split. Anyway, I get a notification and it's like Lyndon is picking you up, and I was like, I know a Lyndon. Well, I don't know a Lyndon. I was like, I knew a Lyndon once. No, knew him. This is right. I was like, I think I know who this guy is, right? And then I looked at his picture and I was like, I think it definitely is. Got in. I thought, oh, wait a minute. He started speaking, he had an English accent. And I was like, are you? And it was this lassie I used to be pals with at school's stepdad. And he was pure, aye, who are you? And I was like, I was at your wedding. He was like, in 2002. And I was pure, aye. It was so cute, and I was like, remember you used to do as a Halloween party when we were in 5th year or 6th year? And it was pure fucking hell, aye, because they had to pure repaint the house after it because all your pure like manky makeup bronzer covered horns like running up the stairs to the toilet and stuff. And he was like, I remember it, somebody burnt their shoulder on the patio heater, and I was pure, aye, like it was just pure funny. It was just pure nice that it was like him. It was just pure cute. And then this morning it was a woman who picked me up called Lynn, and she was just pure. She had like a big bowl of sweeties. Like she was just pure like
doing it for a social.
Like she was just pure like the nice person. She was like, "You got to pick your car up for the garage." I was pure aye. And then I was just like, I've pure enjoyed my wee Uber trips.
That's nice. See, it's because you're not sitting in the motor yourself.
I know. I was actually just chatting.
It's quite isolating when you're driving.
It really is actually.
Unless you're driving people, which you. They drive a lot of people about.
I do, aye. But which I quite like. I do like, sometimes I do like a wee journey myself in the car, because I'll sing, I'll listen to a podcast, I'll contemplate.
I like a bus. I like a bus journey.
Oh no, I like a train journey.
I like a train journey.
Myself, aye. Or with others, but
I just hate taxis.
Taxis are bad. I would never phone a taxi now.
Well, I would, because it's sometimes cheaper and quicker.
I don't think so. No, for where I live, I think depends what area you're in, but I think Ubers are really quite handy where I am, so I would always do that.
But it's just like waiting for them to say something racist.
Aye, so you can be like, oh, fuck up, man.
Aye. What else has been happening?
I did my show. We did my show.
Why? Fuck's sake. Quite a lot. Actually, it's been a blur.
It's been a blur.
Amanda did her solo show.
Yeah, it was good.
It was, well, I couldn't stay for the whole thing, but the bit that I saw, I was like, that's good. It's gone well, because you were quite nervous before it.
I was ill. I was actually ill. I was like, why am I doing this? Why do we do this?
I know, but that's your first time you've done a solo show on a stand.
I've done a whip.
Aye, but it's a different
thing when
it's a
just
different
just there to
expectation.
see you, aye.
If it's like a fully formed show.
Aye. So, but it was great fun. The audience were honestly a dream audience.
Nice.
Literally so nice.
Aye.
Quite a lot of people there who hadn't actually seen me before, which was
good. Aye.
Nice. Was surprising.
Aye.
Lovely. They were lovely. I had such a nice time, and then after it, went out to Dram. I had 2 drinks, then we went up to Kate's birthday party.
I know. I actually forgot to answer Kate. Sorry, Kate. Kate messaged me about it ages ago.
I was so sensible as well. I took 4 beers. I drank them. That was it. Like, I was so... I did take Elaine and Kim back to mine, and we'd nursed a gin tonic for like 2 hours, and then that was it. Like, but we weren't like drinking. Like,
Aye.
it was pure. I had something to eat, went to bed, felt sober, felt it was like, right, yes. And a big water. Woke up, didn't feel hungover, but it was just like, oh, I'm so tired.
Aye.
But it was a pure good night, pure good day, pure good night.
Good.
Pure nice people at the party. I was really. I'll tell you after, but I went a bit mental.
What do you mean?
I was just really gossipy on Saturday night.
Oh no.
I know.
But I thought you weren't drunk.
I wasn't really. I mean, I'd had a drink, but I was
Did you have
talking
the
as
fear?
if I was talking about people as if there was a gun at my head.
Did you have the fear the next day?
Aye, because
That's probably why you felt uneasy.
to be fair, the person I was gossiping about deserves it, and but I saw Chris Thorber was at the party, and I think he was quite sober because he'd came for the stand.
I can't wait till this podcast is over to find this out.
And I went to, so he came to Red Raw last night, and I was just like, hey, I'm really sorry if I was like an arsehole on Saturday. And he was like, no, you weren't. I think he would say that even if I was.
Oh, of course, Somebody's the nicest person ever. He would
I was
never
like,
call you an arsehole.
I was like, no, I went, you gotta get me, write it down.
Right, doing who you're talking about. So I can't wait, but we're only 20 minutes in.
I can't wait. This
I'll
is
confirm or
insane.
deny
No,
if
see
this-
if this was another way about, you would be like, there's 2 people actually.
Subscribe to our Patreon if you want to find out who the cunt is. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought it was going to be something juicier.
do you
Everybody
mean?
knows that they're pricks.
No, but wait till you hear what I was doing.
Right.
I was like citing messages. I was like reading out messages. I was.
Oh,
I
Amanda,
know.
that's no nice.
I know.
I'm thinking of one person in particular.
No, that one. No, that
Alright.
message. No, that person. The other person. I was.
Why? Why? But
I'll tell. Well, it'll make sense.
right, okay.
Aye,
Sorry,
so-
this is such
sorry,
an
this is
annoying
so-
conversation for you
Um,
to listen to.
Aye. Claire and Mark will be pure. What are you talking about? She'll ask me, and I'll tell you. I just
She'll tell you anything.
I'll tell anybody.
It makes me.
Give me a beer and I will literally. I wouldn't. But I just mean like you'll become. Anyway, let's move on. It'll become clear why it was funny. It is funny. It's
I
funny.
hate that. I hate like when you spill your guts
Aye.
and then the next day you're like, or you just get flashbacks of saying things and you're like, why did I say that?
Aye. I was like, but
Maybe
then when I
some-
think about it, and then I said, because I said to Kim, "Oh no," she was like, "Everything you said was true."
Doesn't matter.
And I'm like, I know, but I'm still scared that I said it.
I've got something coming up where I'm like, oh, don't get drunk at this.
What is it?
Oh, I can't say.
Oh, God. Right. Your
Eh.
sister's birthday.
No. Oh, I'm the December. I have already
You go
said about
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I
I've
don't-
got something coming out, and I'm like, you could really fuck things up if you get
Yeah.
drunk at this.
See, I'm a really nice drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
But
know what
you're only
happened to me on
human.
Saturday. Aye, I just felt like I wanted to have a wee gossip.
I feel like could have been worse now that I've seen these two people.
Oh, it could have been way worse. It
Aye.
was justified, I feel. But anyway,
Anyway, that was providing entertainment for the party. Like, how good is it when somebody gives you like
I
good gossip?
was scared.
and
I
dark?
was having the gig of my life. I'm not gonna lie at the party. No, good on. No, but the person I was gossiping with, like, it was really funny.
Who were you gossiping with? Oh, I know who you're going to write. Aye. Oh, no, I was thinking of that person's other half.
All right, no. But yes.
Aye, because I know
But-
that person loves gossip as well.
Anyway, I felt like a real bitch once I was like, oh my God, you were just pure gossiping. Like,
You're just providing some entertainment, really.
Aye, I think that's all it was. I was like, look, I've had a really good gig today. I want to keep the momentum going for the party. I'm going to make these people laugh at other people's expense. And my own expense, actually, is fine.
Aye, that's fine.
It's actually fine. I'm ready to laugh.
Aye.
About things. Anyway, yeah, so that was Saturday, Sunday. Monday I went to Jen. I was like, let's go. I was supposed to meet Sean and we were going to go a walk. Jenna was going to drive to the Falls of Phallic where I'd never been.
Aye, I saw
So
that
we
on your
went-
Instagram.
We went there and I had a wee swim and the water was fucking freezing.
It looked nice.
It was lovely. It was
Is that in Loch
freezing.
Lomond?
It's up by it. Aye. It was really nice. We should go one day. Would you get in the water?
Reluctantly, I would if I would, but I wouldn't want to.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to just sit there and know.
Aye, it's once you get in the first time, you come out and I was like a wee lizard. I was like on the sun, just drying off.
Aye. I mean,
Then I went back in.
ideally it would be a sunny day, which
Aye,
probably.
aye, go a nice warm day, and then it's nice to get in the freezing cold water. And then you come out and you
I hate
dry.
cold water.
And we'll see, I like it.
I like warm water.
But I got a wee fright.
warm
when I got
water
in.
therapy.
I felt dizzy.
Aye.
Like, ooh.
I've been in a plunge pool and all that. Like, I have been in cold water things. But, the ice fucking bucket challenge is back.
I saw that.
Aye. My wee nephews and nieces were all doing it. But it's for men's mental health. Because I swear, what is this for? Is it for, like...
What was it for last time?
Motor neurons disease. And they raised loads of money and had a scientific breakthrough of, like, the bucket. So,
that's great.
but this is... When they told me men's mental health, I was like, fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
And I don't think MD's donating any money. I think they're just chucking
Raising
ice for it.
awareness.
Raising awareness about what?
We know that men are mentally ill. Like, we've lived with them.
Maybe if men just, like, stopped murdering women, then their mental health might improve slightly. Just saying.
So that's funny, right? And then you think of all the nice, like, actual genuinely nice men who've never harmed a woman who are suffering with mental illness.
Yes, but...
Who needs a hand, who needs support.
Yes, but a lot of men are just, like, turn a blind eye to the patriarchy or are enable it or...
100 P.
So, maybe that's playing on their mind.
No, I don't even care.
Or maybe it's having an adverse effect that they don't even realise.
Maybe you should speak up.
Maybe... What about women's mental health?
I know.
I sound like pure all lives matter. Do men kill themselves more? I think that women attempt it, but they're not as good.
Aye, it was me who told you that. It's that men
are better at killing themselves.
Are more violent. Men will do it in a more violent nature.
Well, so there's a surprise.
They're more successful when they attempt to kill themselves. They have a higher success rate. Congrats. We're not as good at it.
Incompetent.
We're gentler. We're trying to do it in a kind of nice way, and it doesn't always work.
So arguably, that could mean that we are just as fucked as they are.
I would also argue that they've got less responsibilities than us.
Aye.
Even in a typical family setting.
Aye.
We've got a lot more to contend with. And so
get time to kill
it's hard that we've literally not got time to do it. It takes planning, effort. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to keep on top of my washing basket.
Aye.
And
no, I'm not. I don't know. I do think some people, like, jump on the men's mental health thing to cover up for other stuff as well.
Aye, crimes.
Aye.
Crimes they've committed.
Aye.
And atrocities. And misogyny.
Aye.
Homophobia. Narcissism.
Aye.
Aye. And then they wonder why they're so lonely.
Yeah.
And it's like, because you're actually like one of the worst people I've ever met. You're actually insufferable and horrible. I would kill myself if I was you.
I don't know the answer. Right?
Nobody does. Look,
I've just opted out.
I don't mean to sound like I hate men, but
You are everything that's wrong with the world.
I do hate men.
Listen, it's not men, mate. It's a patriarchy.
No, I hate men.
I mean, I don't hate men because that would mean hating, as you say, like good men.
No, men, but in general, when I meet a man in the wild who I don't know,
Yeah.
I instantly think, hate you. No,
Aye.
do not rate, don't like.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? No, all of them, but I'd say 9 times out of 10, if I'm
I don't have a
introduced
lot of
to
dealings with them.
a new man, I think something wrong with him.
I don't have a lot of dealings with men.
It's probably for the best. And sorry, right, that sounded maybe a bit insane of me there. But I'm just angry. Right, there's so many men in the world who are ruining it,
Aye. Well, aye.
and I know a lot of really good, nice men. But I also have came across men in my life who should
Should kill themselves.
should kill themselves.
I know.
Should be literally punched to
But
death.
you know that they're not the ones that are doing it. Probably.
No, the ones that are about killing themselves. No,
Aye.
there's
Like a
a
Russell Brand doesn't go to top
they're
himself.
living their life as if like they're
He's found God.
they're fine. The men are doing fine, and that
Aye.
makes me so angry.
Aye.
Like I'm a really angry person.
So am I. Well, I'm not even angry. I don't know what I am these days.
I'm fuming, man.
I'm tired.
I'm furious.
I'm just tired.
No, just like if I'm like just if I bump into a guy in the gym, he's always bad. You just sense some men are just bad.
Oh, like the one I was just involved in a road rage accident, I was going to say.
Instantly.
Incident with right before
Aye.
this. So Annie's got her stitches and all that, and she's in the back of my boot, and I'm going her speed bumps. By the way, at like a normal fucking...
Aye, like a 15 mile per hour.
Aye,
just
maybe a
about-
wee bit slower because she's in the back with her stitches that have just burst open. And this guy in a van, obviously, and he's like, do, like pure beeping his horn, right? And I'm pure, is he fucking beating at me? Right, so I'm going to the speed bumps, and then I turn the corner, and there's no speed bumps on this road, right? And there's all motors parked up one side of it. And so he's still behind me, like right up my arse, and he beeped again. So I just drove my motor horizontally like I was a police trying to block somebody
road.
in. And I've rolled my window, hang with my window. He tried to go up the curb to like overtake me rather than face the music.
What a fucking shite bag.
Right, and he's like, just drive the motor. Just drive the motor. And I was pure, the fuck? I was pure, I've got a dog in the back who's just had stitches, and that's the reason I'm not flying her fucking speed bumps. You're fucking, I was like calling him a fucking cunt and all that. And
Good for you.
aye.
Yes, good for you.
And then I was like, then I had to move because there was other people like wanting, obviously, to come up the road. So, but I was planning on driving down and stopping again and getting out and arguing with him, but he turned the corner and went another way.
Shat his pants.
Aye. I was like,
How old was he?
he was probably in his 30s. Just a typical guy that's actually got such small dick energy. Do you know what I mean? To like do that, try and intimidate a lassie in a motor.
Aye, they loved it. Somebody did
Aye.
that on Monday. A guy just pulled right air into the lane we were in on the motorway.
Aye.
And like Jenna actually she couldn't move. There was a car on the other side.
Aye.
She had to like swerve to avoid him. Like there was no need for him to do that. He had plenty space before he had to cut in, and obviously like we were up here. He was driving like a bright orange Ford Focus or something, and when I went like looked at him, he went like this.
Why?
I don't know. I was just like, you're embarrassing.
Aye. It's just like
I was like, I hope you crash.
people like that. That road rage is such an ick
I know it's
thing on a guy, because I just feel like guys that have got road rage, it's the only time they feel a bit of power, like in their lives, is when they're behind.
Aye. Well, I think
wheel.
any men with any sort of like temper is just the ick.
Aye.
Actually, men who go for like 0 to like raging dead quick or
Aye.
nothing really is.
Especially if like say I had done something
Bad.
to like merit somebody getting angry,
Aye.
and that's maybe like fine. But the fact that I wasn't even doing anything wrong and he was pure, I would have fought him. I actually would have fought him. That's how angry I was. I actually wanted him to
Aye,
do something.
I hate when you want them. I hate when you like. I hate when you. Sometimes it's annoying to win because you're like, oh, they've shot themselves. Like, do you know what I mean? You're like,
Aye.
I mean, like he could kill you.
Aye. But it's just like,
These bare horns, but
I don't think he could have, but I was that raging that I don't know, I think I had it in me to like do some damage.
leather him.
I would have pulled a few dirty moves.
Went straight for the boss.
Aye.
The boss, the eyes.
Aye. But he had like a colleague, was another guy in the van. And I was thinking, this is so embarrassing for you.
That is embarrassing.
Like,
I bet he was like, I don't
I-
know if he was like, oh, what a fucking bitch, and the other guy was like,
I think
she's
he
actually got a point.
I did kind of clamp him, so I think he was like emasculated. He'd probably go and like murder somebody now to make up for it.
Aye, poor woman.
Aye. Just drive the motor.
I just.
Oh my god, I should start carrying a knife about with me. Not to stab people, but like puncture the tyres.
No to stab people. no to stab people.
I would have loved to have just got a
Just
knife and
threaten.
just like
What?
stab these tyres and like just,
Drove away like aye, free.
or even just like pure report me then. Go for it.
Fucking go for it then.
Go for it. I'll take the punishment.
I wish I could be more like that.
I mean, it's probably not a good thing.
No.
No, it probably isn't a good thing. He probably could have battered me.
That's what I'm saying. He could have killed you.
Aye.
In realistically, he could have killed you.
I know.
Sad, innit?
And then they would have been like, man, stand up citizen guy that's never done anything before.
Woman dies in road rage incident.
Aye.
Gone too far.
Aye. Aye.
That's like, no. Man murders woman.
And then the judge would have been like, you've not done anything in the past and you've got away, and so do you know what?
You've got your whole life ahead
Aye,
of you,
you've got
mate.
your
There you
whole-
go.
Don't let this get in the way.
Slap in the wrist. Bye. I know.
Like,
look,
literally that happens.
I know.
Did you?
This is why I'm at. That's why I hate men.
I know, like that Irish woman. Can't mind her name. It was like a soldier that he was like, it was in Ireland. He was like verbally attacking somebody in the street, like homophobically, and she stuck up for the person, and he knocked her out, like punched her and knocked her out, and like filmed it and did you not see this? And then the judge let him off because they do that with people in the army. It's like you've served your country, and they get like a kind of free pass. So she like took it further. Did you not see this?
No.
This was all our social media like not that long ago. She took it further. She appealed and she won her case, and he's now in jail, I think.
Good fucking cunt, man.
But just like things like that. And apparently that judge has done this a lot.
Aye, bad track record
Aye.
for.
And like, I think in child abuse cases and all, like, no came down hard on the person.
Paedophile.
Aye. And you're just like, anyway, this is not very cheery. But
Anyway,
what
well,
can we
guys.
talk-
Sorry,
what cheery things can we
we
talk about?
got into a real slump there of misogynistic misery.
Aye.
Anyway, I don't hate all guys, obviously. There's loads of guys that I love.
There's a handful of guys that are fine.
If you're a guy listening to this, I love you. unless you beat and abuse, women and children, that you probably don't. I don't think you'd be listening to this podcast if you did that sort of thing.
Aye, this is a green flag. If your guy listens to Material Girl,
Green
Material
flag.
Girl, green flag.
I know nice stuff's happened.
Oh, I did Ellie Taylor support.
Yeah.
That was nice. Ellie Taylor is a comedian. She's been on Hunters. I actually didn't realise how much stuff she's actually been on.
Aye.
Gladiators. Never knew that.
I didn't know.
Strictly, I knew that. Bake Off and all that. She's done all the pure
Love Bake Off.
good like shows. And she was pure lovely.
I love that.
I know. It's really nice, and her audience were pure nice as well. Because they were a wee bit older. It's like a telly audience. I was like,
You're like, oh no.
how's this going to go? And then, actually, pure love old people. Do you know what? Old people, come to my show. These are all welcome.
Yeah.
It wasn't just older people. It was like a lot of lassies as well.
Yeah.
But aye, they were nice. What else have I got to say? That's the thing about talking about nice things. What you got to say? Like, oh, it was
That
nice.
was nice. I did a nice gig last Thursday in that wee coffee shop, Square Park Coffee.
Oh, aye, that's
Like
right.
12
Aye.
people. It's tiny wee coffee shop. It was so cute because the green room was just like a bench outside. We were just sitting outside having a wee juice.
What is
The sun.
what were the audience like? The 12 of them.
They were
Who was emceeing?
Josie Long.
Did she speak to everybody?
I don't know because we were in the green room was outside the shop.
Oh, so you weren't part of
You
the.
couldn't really
Couldn't
hear.
go in.
No, you couldn't. So when it was your turn, you went in the shop and done your bit, and it came out like it was.
Aye, that's
It's
weird.
mad. But it was
Aye.
pure. They were lovely. They were pure nice.
Aye.
Like they were a pure nice audience. I think mostly neighbours and like a few people that Josie knew.
Aye.
There was like a couple of couples, couple of younger people, and like an older woman. They were dead nice. It was nice, and we got paid in coffee and cake. It was delicious.
What kind of cake did you get?
I got
Millionaire.
a cookie. No, actually, I got a cookie. Went for a cookie. The cookie looked good, and it was really good. And I got a wee coffee, and then I went home and lay awake for 4 hours.
Because of the coffee?
No, but normally I can have a coffee and go to sleep. I think actually it was just more the I've just gigged kind of
Aye.
thing. No 4 hours, like 2 hours. I planned on leaving after I'd done my bit, but it was just like me, CMB,
Nice.
Kate, Connor O'Toole, Stuart and Tamsin were there and all. It was just a nice.
Sitting on a bench.
I just outside this wee shop chatting. It was a pure nice night. So I
They
was
stayed there, didn't they, Stuart and Thompson?
aye, and so does Josie and so does Connor.
I knew
So
Josie
that-
did die. Didn't know Connor.
So it was just a nice. It was a nice time.
See, it's boring when it's
It's
nice.
a nice time. We want to talk about misery. We want to talk about men punching women.
I don't know what I'm going to clip for this. I know I say that every time, but this seems particularly
Well, I would say please don't clip me talking about
how you hate men.
please don't clip me just saying I hate men, because that's gonna.
What am I going to clip for this, Amanda?
You're no clipping that. And don't clip me talking about the weird jelly-like stuff that's coming out my uterus or whatever it is.
How? That's
Fine.
What else then? I need clip.
Don't worry about what we're clipping. We're not even finished talking yet.
I know, but we're nearly finished talking. It's
I
45
watched
minutes
this.
in. Oh, what I will say is, I don't know if there will be a podcast next week because I'm in Barcelona.
Oh, there won't be.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Where I want to live, actually.
Have you even been before?
Aye.
Have you? Okay. It's like, fucking calm down, you're not even there yet.
I want to go to Spain. I don't want to come back. If
You
I had
need
any opportunity to just go to Spain and not come back, I would.
You wouldn't.
I would.
What about your family?
They can come and see me whenever they want. FaceTime them.
What about Annie?
She's coming with me.
Right.
She could be a Spanish dog.
A Spanish dog. All right then.
Pero.
Do you know what? Good
Caliente.
for you. Pero.
Pera, actually.
Pera.
Because she's a lassie. Pera caliente. Hot dog.
Caliente's hot.
Oh, aye.
Pera caliente.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I know that.
Just saying buzzwords. She's just been saying like Spanish Duolingo buzzwords.
Do you know what I find weird when somebody? I find it dead weird when somebody can speak a language and they can do it in the exact accent.
I think you need to do it like that because
No.
otherwise you sound like a freak.
No, I think somebody who perfects the accent, I think that's fucking weird. Right, so say
Blacks does that. Mark Black can pure speak French, and it's like
I
he
know,
sounds
but
like a French. He actually looks French when he's talking French.
But I'm telling you, the French will be able to tell. He'll not be doing it perfectly.
No, he'll not be doing it perfectly, but to us, it's like you wouldn't be like. Oh,
See,
that's
the
not a
more
French person.
somebody's accent's better, the less when they're speaking
Believable.
when they're speaking English, the less charming I find it. I find it weird.
When they're speaking English.
Aye, so but that could be like an American accent. Do you know what I mean?
Pardon me, I just burped.
That could be an American accent, or so if I'm speaking to somebody who can speak English and say they're Spanish, I want them to have a Spanish accent. Oh, do you know what I went down a rabbit hole with? Again, weirdly, and it's not even, it's pure past news.
What?
Mind Alec Baldwin's wife pretended to be Spanish.
Aye. Aye.
I was pure wondering what's happening with them, and like,
What's
Just
happening
Googled
with them? What is happening with them?
she's got an American accent now, a different voice.
That's so. That's
And they've got a reality.
unapologetically crazy.
I know. And they've got a reality TV show, and it looks so tragic that I actually want to. I don't know if I could watch it actually.
We need to.
Aye. He
You
looks.
need to. You know you're going to watch this. Why?
Because he shot somebody, remember?
Aye, killed them on the film.
Aye. That's not funny. But no, they've got a fucking. They're trying to rehab their images.
Insane. Who's commissioning this?
It's so weird as well because you used to be able to do that. You used to be able to rehab your image with a
You used to
fun-
be able to kill people on a film set and just
Aye. This
get
is
on
something
with life.
I.
Like it's so.
But
What's
it doesn't work these days.
No, people are like, fuck off.
It's
off,
too
Alec Baldwin.
inauthentic. We're all used to like social media and all this. It
Aye.
doesn't work anymore.
No,
So sorry, Alec Baldwin and
the press just like
Hilaria.
hilarious.
Her name was Hillary. Her name is actually Hillary, and she's told everybody it was Hilaria.
That
And
is
pretended
hilarious.
pretended she didn't know the name for a cucumber and all that. Have you seen that clip? Yeah.
No.
What you call this?
Shut up! I can't eat. That's so. I'm embarrassed. as
Have you
fuck.
actually like?
I've not
Do
seen.
you know the
it.
lore about this?
I remember talking. You told me about it before, but I've not seen the clip.
It's one of the best things that's ever happened.
I need to look it up immediately. I was watching a video last night. It was like my favourite true crime YouTuber, but it wasn't a murder one. It was a like compulsive. Sometimes she'll occasionally cover like a compulsive liar, which I also love, because you're just like, what the fuck.
What were they lying about?
So this woman, she had a wee daughter, She met this, so there was like 2 male victims.
I watched that.
Did you?
I watched that in when I was in London. I think it was right before I got locked out.
What happened? What was one?
She's got a wee daughter, and she tricks these guys, tells them she's got cancer.
Liver cancer, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
And then she's got the 2 of them at the same time, but she's like on
Aye,
a road trip.
I'm going into hospital. I'm going here. Aye, but she's actually going for like Steve's house to Mark's house.
Aye.
And she's getting all that. She's getting money off them. It's in Australia.
Aye, I watched that. It came on after Maths. I was watching Maths.
What YouTuber was it?
No, it wasn't a YouTube. It was on E4 or something.
Oh, right, all right. So I was watching my favourite YouTuber talking about it.
Oh,
but it's that story, aye.
Aye.
That's, aye. So...
how much energy does that take?
She said, and so one of the guys saw a text for somebody, for the other guy, it said, "Hi, baby." And she said, "No, that's for my gay best pal, and he's talking to the Wayne."
Aye.
It's like, fucking hell. Like, that's...
But seeing these scenarios that always end up like a wee bit like, come on, man.
Like, aye, you should have known. But
Aye.
no, but you don't know. Like, people are out there, they're married to people who you don't, or you can't always know. You can't.
But just in this particular one,
Aye, you're like, right,
there was a
red
few
flag
moments
after
where I
red
was
flag.
like,
Aye. But I guess
you kind of
sometimes
deserve this.
people are so good at hiding these things that they you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But that was aye. You were like
that
come
Tinder
on, mate.
swindler.
Tinder swindler, aye, that was...
Like, at one
were
point
like,
you were like with the
"Fuck's sake."
lassies.
You were like,
Come on, man.
get a grip.
Look at him. You're sending him money. It just kind of...
Aye, but I fell asleep
I
10
kind of feel
minutes before the end, so I don't know how it resolved. But she's still out there, like, she's not being punished for it. So she's still out there probably doing it to other people.
Aye.
Because she was using a fake name, Arrow, or something
Arrow,
like
aye.
that. Arrow.
Aye. See, I was going to say, I feel the same way about people who get swindled. At some point when somebody's getting swindled, you're just like, I don't have enough, there's not enough sympathy. I'm going to reserve my sympathy for somebody else, because at this point you should have clicked
You should have
on.
went, hold on a minute, I'm being swindled.
And I feel the exact same way about people who go mountain climbing and get stuck up mountains and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, when
What do you think
your
was
own
going to
fault.
happen?
It's
Aye.
really your own fault. I think they're the 2 cases where you can victim
You
blame.
can say, do you know what?
Are you a victim if you're climbing Mount
You're a
Everest?
victim of your own stupidity.
Exactly. So
The video of the woman getting helicopter rescued on the stretcher, and it's like spinning. Furiously fast is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
I wonder if she was alright after that,
No,
actually.
she passed out. Obviously, passed out pretty quickly. She was gone like a fucking... So some people flipping the video upside down as if she was like the helicopter, like propeller? Something like that. And that was just like a key video for me back in the day.
Have you ever been on a helicopter?
No.
Neither have I.
No, I remember my pal's dad got on a helicopter ride when we were in primary 6 or 7, and I went with them, but I was too scared to actually get in the helicopter.
Did they get in?
Aye.
Have I been in a helicopter? No, I've not been in a helicopter. My
Not for me.
ex-boyfriend's ma got us a helicopter ride and then immediately regretted it.
I
and
told you not to go on
it was
it.
pure, please don't go on this helicopter ride. And she also got us a tank
She's
ride.
like, I only paid $12.99 for it.
She got us a tank ride, and I'm like, who wants to get a tank?
But
No me.
can you see out a tank? Like, are
I
you
don't know.
Like, are you in the tank? Are you like sitting on the tank?
I don't know.
Are you strapped to the tank?
I feel like you would be inside the tank, but
So what do you have
I've
then?
got no desire to be in a tank.
Never. That sounds...
Shite.
It sounds just so uncomfortable.
Aye, claustrophobic.
Yes.
Submarine. Would you like to go on a submarine?
No, I just like to stay on on the couch.
Aye, same. I'd hate to be on a submarine.
And that would be
Terrible.
terrifying. So I'm just thinking of that video I sent you the other week.
Do people go mental on submarines?
What do you mean?
I think there's a submarine syndrome. That's not what it's called, but I think people go nuts.
Do they?
Aye.
Can I look this up quickly?
Yeah, this can be the last thing that we talk about.
Submarine syndrome.
I mean, I don't think it's called that, but I think people do go nuts on submarine. So
Submarine. Submarine syndrome.
just make that up.
No, here it is. Refers to a range of physiological and psychological issues experienced by individuals spending extended periods confined within a submarine.
Well, that could be anywhere.
Often related to isolation, lack of natural light, sleep disturbances, and demanding work schedules.
Sounds like everybody's life.
So I'm thinking, like, when I think of submarine, I think of, like, that wee one that got crushed. But really, most submarines that people are on are the big, giant Navy ones that they've got their own bedroom and all that sort of
but
shit.
how oppressive would it feel to just be so deep in the water?
I think I would go.
I'd go mental.
I would be like, I mean, I'm this close anyway, but I think, like,
That would tip you over the edge.
that would be me fucked.
We're not going on submarines. Do you know there's a cruise in America that you can, it leaves for America, and it's to, like, escape the Trump presidency. So you can go on the cruise for 4 years just so that you don't need to deal with Trump. You can go on a cruise for 4 years. But I'm like, the people who can afford the cruises are probably
should be using that money today. Fucking, they voted for him.
That's what I mean. They're probably Trump voters.
It's like poor working class. Like
Aye.
we can't go on that cruise. It should be free. It should be a free cruise. It should just be like, come on, let's get out of here. It's on me.
I want to escape.
Like Stephen keeps saying, what do you want to do for your 40th? And first of all, I was like, whoa.
What age are you?
36 this
Why are
year.
you planning your 40th?
He turned to me and was like, what do you want to do for your 40th? And I was pure, excuse
What age
me?
is he?
43.
Why is he pure making you think about your 40th now? That's too soon.
I know, I was pure, what did you just say to me? And then he was like, well, if you want to do something big, we should plan it soon. And I'm like, aye, but how fucking big? What do you think I want to do? He's like, well, maybe but then I'm like, maybe he's right. We could go on a really cool trip.
I mean, but even at that, maybe
4 years is.
2 years max before.
I know, I just thought that's.
Why don't you do what I do? Start a punters club with the 2 years.
What's that?
Well, the punters club is just like me, mama. But that's how we're paying for Barcelona. We put 20 quid a week into a punters club.
Right.
And just use it for fun things.
That's good.
Aye.
A menage.
Aye.
A holiday menage. Or
Aye.
it's just saving money, which I'm not very good at.
Well, aye, because it gets direct debited away.
Well, I do that. I've got a credit union account that takes a tenner a month, but it has been doing that for a while.
That's just savings for like non-fun things, but
Aye, it really is actually, and I've dipped into it a few times. Punters Club.
well, aye. So everybody just puts a certain amount in every week, and then we just go on a wee holiday now and again when it builds up enough.
Oh, that's so great. Why are you just telling me this 4 years into our friendship?
I don't know. Do you want to join? You can't. It's closed.
Okay.
Membership's closed.
Okay, jeez.
Start your own punters
Start your
club.
own Punters Club.
You can only really
Who
date with
wants
people.
to join my Punters Club?
You couldn't date with. You need to be dating it with a reliable bunch of people who could all really go away at the same time.
Yeah, so
You and Stephen.
me.
We could start a 40th fund.
40th Punters Club. I'm like, what about your 50th, mate?
I know. If we're going to be
You want to
discussing
be like
what-
that?
Aye.
By the time I'm celebrating 40, you're about to turn 50.
Oh, that's scary.
Worry about that.
What do you want to do for your 40th anyway?
I don't know. I did say a cruise. That's why I thought it, because when you were talking about a cruise, I thought, I think I'd go like a cruise. And he said, I will never go on a cruise.
Why?
He said, you'll be too anxious. You won't like it. And I'm like, I like the water. I like I mean, it's no the Titanic. Do you know what I mean? It'd be a nice big cruise, a sunny one, a nice. So it's got loads of stuff to do on the boat. I think I would love that.
I think you would love being on a cruise before.
There is an element of terror to it. I will admit. I think there is an element
Nah.
of terror to a cruise.
It's no, there isn't.
No.
It's fine, and all you do is fucking eat. All you do is eat. It's just full of big fat bastards,
Yes.
big fat Americans.
Sign me up. That's what I want. Just get
Aye,
fat on a boat
there's
for
just-
2 weeks.
Aye, if that's what you want to do, then.
And
And then you stop off in places. What I will say is, you don't really get to experience a place that much because you're not got enough time.
yeah, you get like, what, 8 hours or something.
Aye. So it's good if you buy to just have dip your toe in.
Dip your wee toe in a place. 'Cause what if you hate a place? What if you go to a place and you hate a place?
I'm kind of like, I'll go anywhere and have a good time. I'm not meaning to say I'm a pure fucking hoot or bundle of joy.
Life
but
and soul here.
but like I can really go anywhere and have
I
a good
can
time.
enjoy most things. I can go, oh, that's
Because you'll
fun.
get people who'll be like, oh, cruise, like, and they'll pure look down their nose at a cruise.
Aye, whereas I'm like, well, I'd like to try it.
Or like, oh, it has to be like a cultural. I can literally just, I can chill anywhere. I can chill anywhere. If anybody needs a chilling partner and is willing to pay.
I know, like, I was literally like, I do feel like I need a holiday. I was like to him, hey, what? I was like, why don't we go to Italy in 2 weekends? And he was like, what? I was like, I'll just see if there's cheap flights. We'll just go for like 2 days, just get nice pasta,
My
nice
pal
clean
does
walk
it.
about. And he was like, I don't think we'll be able to do that. And I was like, oh, whatever. I was pure fine.
When you think about what you spend on shite,
I know,
like a night out.
I'm like, we just eat beans for 2 weeks.
Aye.
Beans and toast. We could go to Italy, it'd be fine.
My pal goes on that Google Flights quite a lot.
Google flights.
It's like tells you all the cheap flights.
Oh, I'd normally use Skyscanner. They're quite good as well.
I don't know how to use a Google Flights thing, so I could.
No duh. Also get cheap Hiltons. So it's like if I look for a place as a Hilton, I can get
As
it
long as
cheap.
you get like cheap travel.
Flights. It's like that's how we got to go to New York. Cheap flights and cheap literally dirt cheap Hiltons.
Aye. You're waiting till I'm 40 to go away, Stephen.
So I am thinking about what any recs for what's good today for your 40th.
I mean, as I say, I'll literally. I love Spain. I just love Spain. I want to move there.
Women I work with get a flat there.
Is it empty?
Mm-hmm.
Where's she staying? Where's she staying?
She lives here. She lives in.
Does she go there and just?
She goes there during the summer and stuff.
Where
Sometimes.
is it?
I'm not sure. It's a way out in the. It's a way out and like it's.
No, I want to be next to the beach.
It's next to the beach, but it's like no touristy.
I like a
all,
nice
which
mix.
is nice.
I mean, I don't want to
Like-
go to like Benidorm and it's all fucking.
I know. I think it's like nobody's really speaking English there.
Oh, that sounds quite good. I just want to go. I want to go.
That sounds like-
I'm just fed up here.
Oh shit! I meant to message Louise.
Oh, we need to go.
We need to go. We've
Okay.
been talking too much. Sorry about all the vitriol and hate.
Sure, we'll find something to. Well, sure, I'll find something. Scour through
Scour it.
and find something to put out there. But this is the world we live in, alright? We're a reflection of our times.
Face it. We're just holding the mirror up.
We're in a post-funny, post-comedy world.
Not funny anymore.
It really is, no. Right, so bye! Can't be material, girl.
Anyway,
Oh no,
love
don't,
yous,
'cause
bye.
it's not on this month.
Well, we can talk about that.
What?
Well, somebody else has offered to host it, so we could let them host it if you want.
I just don't see the point in that.
There's tickets being bought.
How many?
9 or something.
Sorry, 9 people.
9 people might be really looking
How
forward to the day.
disappointed are they going to be if they want to see us too, but and then we're not there?
But if you advertise
Not
it
to
and
toot
say
and horn, but
it-
that is.
it's no us, and then they can make the decision to go or no.
But then that's putting the onus on them rather than just giving them their money back and then they can come another time.
Oh no.
It's no Material Girl if no at least one is there.
It was just bought so far in advance. I feel bad. Anyway, this is boring news.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.